Welcome to the RNG Wonder Card Abuse video. This is assuming you know how to RNG abuse anyways. There is a video I have uploaded for those who are on Black 2 using a 3DS and on a Windows machine. Before getting started as well, make sure that you've already downloaded your Wonder Card Pokemon and that you have 2 Chatots in your party. So if you do have 2 Chatots, make sure that they know the move Chatter, and outside of a party, make sure that they know a Chatter sound. You can make a sound by humming into the microphone. Try to not change the pitch of your voice because you will be listening to the voice pitches of the Chatter playback. So the checklist that you need is make sure that you have 2 Chatots that are next to each other in the party. You have a maximum of 5 Pokemon in your party, that you are saved in a Poke Center where there are no moving NPCs, and in this case I'm using Undella Town, and that you are saved in front of the postman. Then you can perform a hard reset and you're all set to check on RNG Reporter. The first thing to do is open up your RNG Reporter. Here I'm using 9.96.5 beta, and click on Time Finder and click on 5th Gen Time Finder. In the 5th generation Time Finder, make sure that you click on Method and then go down to Wonder Card. This part here is very similar to a standard stationary RNG abuse, as seen in my previous video. All you need to do here is after you've selected Wonder Card, you'll be given a few more options to select, and all I'm going to do is select any year and month I want. So I've chosen the year 2007 and the month of August, month number 8. You want to put your minimum advances to 0 and your maximum to 150. Because this is a Keldeo, I would think that you'd be following along with me in this video, so I'm going to give it 31 in every stat but attack, because it's not really supposed to be a physical attacker. So I want it to have everything at maximum, attack can be anything, and the nature I want it to be timid. Once you're happy with the IV spread and the nature, you can then press generate. Again, make sure that you've got your minimum and maximum set to 150, you're in the Wonder Card setting, and that you're in the year, or any year and any month. Then you can click on generate. Then you want to press right click and copy that seed to clipboard. Now back in RNG Reporter, you want to go up to Method and click on Wonder Card 5th Gen. Then you want to see where it says Seed Hex. You want to right click in there and paste that seed. Now this part is extremely important that you follow along correctly. After you've pasted your seed, you'll then want to click on this box over here on the right, which says Black or White 2. After you've clicked this box, click on the Calculate Initial PID RNG frame, and you'll be given a starting frame over here on the left. After being given your starting frame, you must remember to untick the Black and White 2 box before clicking generate, because if you leave this box ticked, you'll be given a different set of information and it'll all be wrong. So again, after being given your starting frame, untick the Black and White 2 box, then click on generate. Now before looking at this, you'll need to understand a certain equation. It's not too difficult, but you will have to go through this every time you do a mystery gift RNG abuse. Okay, so you've got target frame minus the initial frame, take away 1 equals advances needed. So for this bit, if you go to your 5th generation Time Finder and look down here at the bottom, you'll see where it says frame. That's 114. That there is your target frame. You now need to minus the initial frame, and if you go to your RNG Reporter, see in frame 57. Then after that you need to minus 1, because every time you talk to the postman, that's 1, and you'll be given the number 56. 56 is the advances needed. So what it means by advances needed is that upon booting the game at the right time, I then have to go to my Pokemon party and switch between these 2 Chatot 56 times to land on the correct frame, which will give me the Keldeo with the perfect IVs and the nature and such. Now the last part here is the most annoying part probably, and that's syncing the time and date. So the date's been set, that's not too hard. Now to set the time, again give yourself a few minutes to sync your seconds. You have to refer to my RNG abuse video in order to find out how you do this, I guess the most efficient way. It was more detailed in that video, this is just a quick skim over of something that you should already know. And the seconds are pretty much in sync, so once you've got your seconds in sync and you're happy with that, you can boot up the game. And do not launch Seeger. So how this works is, once you've booted up your game, you should be in front of the postman with 2 Chatots in your party. You then need to refer back to your RNG Reporter. So if I put this up here on screen, and I'll go through the first 3 Chatot pitches, and you can see the kind of gist of what it is you need to do. So that was the first 10 out of the 56 Chatot switches I had to do. I now have another 46 left. So the rest of this video will be me going through the last 46. Now all I have left are the last 4, so I'm at 112 and 113. Once you get to the frame before you have to get your target frame, remember to exit the Pokemon party, because when you talk to the postman you'll advance 1 frame, as you'll see in a minute. So I'm now at 1 frame before I talk to the postman, I advance 1 more frame, and I'm now exactly on the right frame. So I've now received that perfect Keldeo that I was looking for this entire time. So if we go and check the stats, remember, these are what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Timid with these IVs, and I've got the right nature, which means it's obviously works, because there isn't any other Timids around that area. Here's the Pokemon itself, the moveset, and the stats are all in extremely high. If I show you this on Cerebi, put the information, you can see I've been given the exact IVs that I needed. So if you followed this guide and you didn't get Time Zero trolled, you should find that you've now got your desired Pokemon with the IVs and such. So enjoy.